Hello, and welcome to another edition of Random Odd Facts. On the menu today is a tasty assortment of facts about food history. Here we go. Food fact number 1. One of the world's most popular cookies is the result of a baking accident that took place in the 1930s. Ruth Wakefield, who ran the Toll House Inns restaurant in Whitman, Massachusetts, was working on creating a chocolatey version of the eatery's popular pecan drop cookies. When Wakefield saw she was out of Baker's chocolate, she decided to substitute it with pieces of semi-sweet Nestlé chocolate bars. Wakefield chopped the bars and sprinkled them into a batch of her pecan drop cookie dough, assuming they would melt and be absorbed by the dough. The recipe didn't turn out as she expected, fortunately for us, and Toll House cookies were born. The cookies were an immediate hit with the restaurant's customers. Later, when Toll House Inn published a cookbook, a recipe for Wakefield's Toll House chocolate crunch cookies was included. During World War II, some Massachusetts families used that recipe to make cookies for loved ones serving overseas, and the soldiers who received the Toll House cookies shared them with buddies from other states. It didn't take long for soldiers from around the country to begin asking moms, wives, and sweethearts to find the recipe for Toll House cookies so they could send them more. A nationwide craze had started, and semi-sweet chocolate sales were booming at Nestlé. The company started looking for ways to make it easier for people to bake with the bars at home and came up with the chocolate chips we're familiar with today. Eventually, Wakefield gave Nestlé permission to print her cookie recipe on the back of its chocolate chip packages in exchange for $1 and a lifetime supply of chocolate. Food fact number 2. Before the era of refrigeration, people in Finland and Russia put frogs in their milk to keep it fresh. The practice went on for centuries into the early 20th century, and it wasn't completely crazy. Frogs have peptides on their skin, which kill bacteria. On the other hand, some frogs secrete toxins to repel predators, and frogs can also spread pathogens like salmonella and mycobacteria to humans. Bottom line, we don't recommend dropping a frog in your milk. Food fact number 3. Bringing home the bacon is a well-known reference to earning a living, but that figure of speech had a much different meaning when it got its start. In 12th century, a church in the town of Great Dunmow, England, awarded a side of bacon, known as a flitch, to every man who swore before God that he and his wife had not argued for a year and a day. Over time, men who brought home the bacon came to be thought of as good husbands and citizens. Food fact number 4. If you lived in the 1830s, you might have thought of ketchup as a medicine rather than a tasty accompaniment to your meal. In 1834, Ohio physician John Cook sold ketchup as a cure for indigestion, jaundice, and rheumatism. We should mention that the base ingredient in ketchup during that time typically was fish or mushrooms. Cook had added tomatoes, making ketchup a source of vitamins and nutrients. He had a pill salesman make his sauce into extract of tomato pills and started marketing them. It was a good idea, so good that others stole it and began selling their own tomato extract pills. By 1850, the tomato pill craze came to an end, but ketchup still had a bright future as one of the world's most popular condiments. Today, Americans alone buy 10 billion ounces of ketchup a year. Food fact number 5. Some historians believe that U.S. President Zachary Taylor died from a cherry overdose. After eating large quantities of cherries and drinking milk at a 4th of July party in 1850, Taylor died from gastroenteritis on July 9th. The theory is that the acid in the cherries, along with the milk, caused his death. There is some disagreement on this topic, however. Some say that a pathogen entered the president's body through the milk or water he had drunk, and that caused food poisoning. And some modern doctors argue that it was the president's medical treatment for his digestive distress, including the mercury compounds that were administered to him, that caused his death. In any case, please don't let this historic medical mystery stop you from enjoying a bowl of fresh fruit. Thank you for watching our video. Please consider taking a moment to like it and subscribe to our channel. And if there's a topic you'd like us to cover in a future episode, be sure to let us know in the comments.